Yep, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a little bit of Warcraft 3 Castle Fight. I like this map actually, I think it's a bit of fun. Not all that good at it, but you know, enjoyable, I think. So let's get into it. It's a pros only lobby, so I fucking managed to sneak in. Which is, you know, happy days. Let's see. Okay, I got nature, so I'm just gonna start with Dryad, because I think Dryad's pretty good. Matches well with the suck. And it's okay with the snowy cocks, I reckon. So yeah, get the Pierce medium, mixes with the normal unarmored and the magic light. I think it's okay. Generally a good unit. I got a soft spot for the nature, for the Keeper legendary as well. Even though I realise it's not as good as Wisps most of the time. I still like it. Can you not study your unit and make mine go in front? Because I'm just going to do that back to you. Yeah. Alright. He's doing it better, hang on. You gotta like right click really fast and then your unit will like stutter. This is like super scummy. But he's trying to do it to me, so fuck you, dude. This is competing because neither of us want our units. Nah, it's a tank. Because we want to get the gold. Or at least that's what I'm doing. Maybe I'm just a dick. I probably am. It's just me being a dick, actually. It's all good though. It's a bit of fun. So they got normal, they got double medium armor, one light armor. Honestly, I reckon I'm pretty good to just go Keeper. My normal damage is Bear, which is actually decent here. Yeah, that's true, they do have Assassin, don't they? Maybe I should just go Bear then. Well, we'll have a look what they get, I guess. I'll save my gold for a little bit. They're like, spiders? No. Not going spiders. I don't think spiders are at all good into, I don't think spiders are at all good into, what do you call it? Yeah, upped assassin kills, upped, but not very well, so you can generally just knock it down. At the moment I'm playing Bear. I don't think Spiders is good into undead at all. The Plague Bearer does a shitload of AoE. Human might go rifles as well. It's pretty good into Night Elf, but yeah. I think we'll go with the basic plan of we'll just get the Bear. Just smack down the Abomination, which he's obviously gone for, so you can see. Yeah, he leaves that like disease cloud, damages everything that's nearby him. He's a pretty strong unit. So who got the staff? It is Elf Staff. It's nice to check who bought the staff, because no one's like communicating enough where someone will buy a staff and give it to someone else. Yeah, that just doesn't happen in like pubs, right? So Elf bought the staff, which means if he goes assassins, which he probably will, they'll be very, very delayed, which is nice to keep track of. I'll just go straight for Big Bear, I think. Pretty bad spot for this Bear to be. But I guess he's just gonna run away. Probably Elf will follow him with the staff if he's paying attention. Nope, not paying too much attention. Okay, nice. Good for me, I guess. Ah, there we go. It's waking up. Okay, they went for Cruise, which means magic is good. Still gonna up this bear though. But I'll consider getting Furbolg. Well, Furbog's bad versus Assassin, isn't it? Maybe I'll just leave it then. Let someone else get the magic. We don't have that much else in the way of magic though, so it's... not sure. No. I'll get this bear in the next 6 seconds. If not sooner, if I'm lucky enough to pick up a kill. Right, there's the big bear. We'll see if this one mushroom is enough to stall the air out. Okay, so we went for Vamp as first assassin. Okay, definitely not going for Furbolg then. What do I want to go for? In that case it's like second bear. Maybe a long save for a mountain giant is not bad. Not sure. Still think spiders aren't very good. This is too big for stuff, but Red already said he's going to use the strike. We'll just stack up on the Cruise. I think that's fine. Could go just Dragon, I guess.
The great outdoors.
Yeah, this is nice. We're just going to stack up on this Crusader here. In terms of chaos, we have the Blood Fiend, nothing else. I want to see how our push looks like in the next little bit and go for what I can go for, because I wouldn't mind getting an early Visioneer actually, because it just hard counters the assassins because it has True Sight. Maybe I'll just get that then. We'll counter the assassins and then we can go for more mages and whatnot. Pretty expensive, but it's also pretty bloody strong, I think, so I kind of like the idea. I'm not sure it's correct, but I like the idea. Got a bit lucky with the double vamps, but honestly, Bear just does a lot of damage. Even though it's not a good damage type, it still just beats it down. Good job, Bear. Fuck him up. It's only 100 gold now. 80 gold, so I think I'll just go for it. It's one of the nice things about Bear, it tends to give me a pretty fair amount of gold just because it has high damage. It tends to snipe down some of the kills. As you can see. Yeah, okay. 10 more seconds and I'll get that Visioneer. Good job, Bear. Right, fuck is V. Guess that makes sense. Yeah, pick that up. It'll give us some chaos damage, which we're lacking and which we want against the Zero Armor. And it'll also give us the True Sight counter to assassins. So I think it's a good decision. This thing's pretty fucking strong anyway. Just has like a good amount of DPS. And then regen as well, which is just nice in general versus undead. It's really nice versus undead actually. So how are we gonna deal with City this game if I don't go for Big Keeper? Do we have enough AoE to get away with me not going Big Keeper? with me not going wisps. I'm not sure. I don't know actually. Anyway, see? Finds the assassins for us. What a good boy. I think the unit's pretty damn good. Not sure what I want to get now though. Might just get a upgraded this, get the summons a little bit more frontline with that, and then the spell gets a little bit better as well. Then we find the assassin, and we fuck it up. Happy days. It's basically the game plan. Might grab another one of these Visioneers. I just think they're so damn strong. Yeah, we have no magic, so the banish is just from the MTRs, so it's random. But banish is not good for us because we have literally no magic damage. So we have nothing to like really abuse it. In general, I'm not a big fan of banish either. Like, maybe it's not bad, but I don't think it's all that wonderful. I'm thinking Mountain Giant or two. Now is going to be not too bad. Well, probably just one for the near future. They don't have much that does a lot of damage to it at the moment. They got a lot of magic in the back line. So big like fortified tank sounds like quite a nice thing to have at the moment. Okay, city is up, or that was just something else? Not city, okay. Something, don't know what. What goes in the cage? My Furbs go in the cage. Yeah. So we're caging against Death Pit, we're caging against Starfall. Yeah, so just Furbolgs are fine. Cage is pretty low priority versus their races actually, but I guess I'll get it going. Get the unit stacked up in there for when it does become actually relevant.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, we do have one magic unit. We have the Suck. Forgot about the Suck. Okay, they're getting more siege going. Probably not going to go for a second giant then. I think it's late for the Ancient Keeper. I might get it as a response to City. But I think I'll go Wisps before that, and I think I'll go second Visioneer before I go Wisps. We're really struggling to push in at the moment. We have basically no healing on our races besides my Keeper, which I'm not a fan of. But we'll see. We'll see if this Chaos player can get something going, because he's probably like the main quote-unquote carry race in the later stages. Sorry about that. Whereas like North is anti-air support, and I guess I'm just like generally acceptable. I don't know. I don't love nature personally. It's pretty good, but just not sure like what's best with it. Let's go on Infernals. I like that. I think Infernals are quite good. You want Keeper, do you? Yeah, Great's a nice counter to City. I was gonna go Wisps first and then into Keeper. I can go Keeper. No, just raw Keeper. Probably want NATOs first while they're moving in though. Might be, it's probably like slightly late actually. Maybe that second vision there was a mistake. Yeah, I think it might have been. I think if I spent on like 2 to 3 NATOs, this is maybe not a strike. We'll go for it anyway though. The tornadoes, that is, the cyclones, whatever the fuck they're called. So maybe we can get away with it, probably not though. Should definitely be chaos.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Yeah. Yeah. NATOs will come versus siege, but if we're striking now, I'm gonna go Keeper for the push, and then back into NATOs. So when it stacks, the Keeper's pretty nuts. Oh, actually, maybe this is just no strike. So I'll try. We'll try no strike. With going for the cyclones. So these things, they do some damage in slow in an AoE. So you can see here it is. So this unit's getting movement speed reduced, attack speed reduced by the cyclone, and it takes a bit of damage. Okay, he also bought an orb, so this strike is like confirmed saved, which is really nice. So I'll go big Keeper then.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Is that a legendary vampire? No, no, no. It is not. It is a human legendary spawning a human vampire. Or a vampire for the human player. He gets the gold from its kills and all that. Is the city up now? City is still not up. Okay. I like keeping track of that personally. I'll spend my
Our warriors
I'll
have
grab another cyclone, I'll grab a small fur, grab another cyclone, grab a big fur. That's what my plan is at the moment. Just going infernals, I think that's fine for now. Need to transition into dragons. Him and me both at some point. But that's fine. See, these things regenning pretty nicely. There's a Glahorn. These things deal triple damage to buildings and have 1k range versus buildings, so they're actually like a bit of a siege unit. Which is pretty damn nice. So as I said,
Our warriors have engaged.
small fur.
Your building is
Oh yeah, Starfall hits buildings in this, which is super balanced. I don't think it's intended. Just is what it is, so I'm gonna keep on keeping on with what I said was my plan, and I'll go into Horrors later. Yeah, you can see why we need the fucking Rune of Repair, Jesus. Well, we'll see. See where the units are at. Maybe we can get the Horn at a good timing, maybe it's worth it.
Our warriors
Not
have
sure.
engaged the enemy.
Alright, I'll get the drums then. I think it's just fine. Pick that up in 3 seconds. They got any auras? They have Horn. Okay.
Our warriors
Next thing is still another Cyclone though. And we'll just try and nuke down the siege that's going to stack up very quickly with human ultimate. Gives more spawns. Lich. That's good, no city then. Means my Keeper's a bit worse, but my Keeper's still pretty good because he has an aura. Unlike the Lich, which is like a just a very self-serving unit, in the sense that it's like it does damage and makes summons and, you know, does all that sort of shit, but it doesn't support. My keeper has an HP regen aura. You see the nature aura? I'll read it on the thing, but it's 15 HP regen, so I assume that's 15 HP per second. I'm not sure. I'll get a repair in as well, I guess. Yeah. We're just gonna pick one of those up. I'll probably go for some... Do I want more giants? I don't think they're that necessary. I think I might start going into where are you going, mate? I think I might start going into air. That sounds correct. A few more Visioneers and then air. Yeah, some more Visioneers to provide like actual siege damage and a bit of just general backline damage. But I will say this like nature aura does not have the biggest range in the world. That is definitely weakness of it. And see, like the AoE spam is working pretty nicely, which is good, just sort of knocking all their backline down when we deal with their front line. Just the old-fashioned way. Smacking it with various things till it sort of falls over.
More gold is required.
So you got a Shrine of Destruction, has he? He has. Okay, so this thing will like kill an enemy building or it'll shut it down for like minutes, so it's pretty damn good. So the idea behind the cage is it makes the Starfall spawn here in the corner where it doesn't hit all our units and be very painful. Big charisma, okay. And it'll just hit these units, which, because I specifically built Furbolgs, they'll heal each other back up with their rejuvenation ability, then they'll regen the mana in time. That's the idea behind the cage. Now, gonna spend up on Cyclones and then I'll transition into air, I think. How many Visioneers have I got? Might get 6 actually. For now, I'm going to some more later. But the nature dragons are pretty good. Got like an armor reduction on them, so definitely want at least a few going.
Our warriors have engaged in your buildings.
Yeah, big charisma. I don't know what this thing does actually. I think it has like multi-shot with like a really high freeze chance, I want to say. We'll watch it. I haven't played this version a whole hell of a lot.
Warriors have engaged
You can see the Visioneers moving in. So this is an anti-air rifle. It'll ignore everything that's not an air unit. So anyway, watching this dude. Doesn't look that nuts, hey, but it's not meant to frontline either, so you know. Take that with a grain of salt.
Our warriors have engaged your buildings.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish Cyclones and then transition into air.
Our warriors have
Yeah, so syncing means making all the shit come out at the same time. It's relatively simple, of course. So we'll do that when I actually start making air. We want the air out at the same time. We don't need everything out at the same time. So this Rune of Repair, it'll just need to sneeze, hang on.
our warriors have engaged
Ugh, pardon me. It'll automatically repair buildings near my worker dude,
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
which is obviously helpful when their stuff all just constantly damages our buildings. Okay, we'll get one more, just tornado. Just in the middle, basically, so I can hit it with the repair. They do stack, so I can grab a second one. He's gonna do it? Okay. So it's gonna be a lot of like APM blinking around the place, which is very annoying, but these are the things you gotta do versus Nelf. Because, yeah. Just is what it is. Alright, let's grab a... Scroll's on cooldown, okay. Never mind, let's not grab a scroll. We look like we're doing relatively well at the moment, so...
Your building is complete.
You need to manually... There you go. Another starfall. Okay, they went for double. Yep. Double just to defend. That's fine. Let's get more dragons going.
Your building is complete. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I feel like Wisps is probably like a 30-minute investment for me.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
There we go. We're getting pushed, but we'll probably start pushing back. I think I just want more dragons at the moment.
Your building, our allies' your building.
Just gonna synchronize them all with like these dragons here.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
All the happy little dragons will come out at the same time.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
1800. Alright. Might be time to grab the wisps. Well, we'll see. If we start pushing back, then I won't. See if this is basically like enough dragons. Without the healing, it's difficult though, for sure. It's probably just more dragons, actually, is correct. Yeah. Just looking at that, looks like it's just a question of, do we have enough dragons? Not yet.
Your building.
Will we have enough dragons if we keep buying them? Maybe eventually.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, over here needs a bit of loving from the rune. Anything off cooldown? Just Claude, can't afford that. It's 1400 bucks. Allies have done a really nice job keeping these on cooldown. Jesus Christ. That one air unit, I think it might have been dead. Can we snipe this glowhorn? That would be awesome if we can. Next Visioneer might? No, not quite. Okay, I'm gonna buy quad and force this last strike. Okay, I might not need to. Well, let's see how it looks. We'll see how it shapes up. It's something to think about for sure. Okay, last strike was forced anyway, so back to just dragons.
Your building is complete. Your building is our warriors have engaged the enemy.
When's that scroll off cooldown? Very shortly. So we might just get ready to purchase that on cooldown if we've still got a stack. And we'll see if we still have a stack. So we won't have this stack, but we'll have the next lot, and I think I'm just gonna hit it with a big scroll. Yeah, and look to end the round here. Okay, I mean, stacking air versus north is not a good idea for them. The cyclones also damage buildings, by the way, so eventually they were going to start knocking down buildings, and once you lose buildings, it's game over super quickly. Okay, not too bad. Had the highest income. None of these stats fucking matter, to be honest. They're interesting, but I don't think they really tell you how well you played necessarily. Alright, human. I'm gonna start with the defender. I actually really like that start. So we've got Ranger, Ice Troll, Defender start. Seems pretty good to me, to be honest. So this guy's normal, attack, heavy armor. Then he has evade, and he can reflect ranged attacks and reduce damage taken from ranged attacks to 40% and damage from spells to 50%. So he's basically just a tank. Heavy armor tank, not a lot of DPS, but very strong versus ranged units. I think he complements these units quite nicely. So here he is here. He moves pretty slow. We'll actually just stall him a little bit and get him a bit closer. So you walk like into him with your builder and you can stall him up. I'll stall him up like one more because those units are a little bit faster. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Alright, what do they got? They have Elf Archer, Undead Zombie, and Corrupted Tree. Sure. Defender's really nice versus that actually. Good damage versus this. Really tanky versus the Archer. And then my allies deal with the tree. Ah, it's ultimate. Okay. So its ultimate was the undead, so the zombie. What else has he got? Oh, he's straight up got artillery. Okay, that's super balanced. So we're probably going to lose this one. What else has he got? He's got Heroic Shrine, that's the human legendary. Then he's got Listers, Banshee. That's super painful actually. How we versus Banshee? Not great. It's going to be down to Druid, basically, is the only early or semi-early chaos we have. Okay, Staff on Corrupted. That's going to delay the big tree, which is good for us, because we're not wonderful versus the big tree. Not terrible versus it, I guess. Alright, pass the staff to ultimate. Yeah. Damn, that's dirty. There's that thing that I was saying you're not going to see in pubs, so here we are. Where do I want to go now? That's my question. Might wait and see what some of these guys do. I might just go second defender. I think he's pretty good. Pardon. I think he's pretty good versus what they've got. I don't think they have a lot of early magic options besides Bloodthirster. Does this guy have early magic? He has Banshee. Banshee's not that bad versus this thing only hates melee magic, really. And they don't have any of that, I don't believe.
Ready for action.
Our warriors have engaged.
I want to sync these up. No, I'll let them go. A little split, I think.
Orders. Yes, Lord.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how we're going to win this one versus artillery. I shouldn't actually build here like this. We should... Gotta remember to spread the buildings out for this one, which is annoying. Maybe we'll just go for a quick mortar. I don't think it's good versus staff though. Hey, they have that's right, the Voidwalker from Corrupt. Give armor reduction, which is not that bad. Seeing what do I want to go? I don't want rifle. Maybe I'll just get a paladin. Just for the early support. Maybe that makes sense. Okay, they have assassin. Which is really bad for the ice troll. He's going for Wendigo. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll go straight for Paladin. You can see that the reflect damage. You can see like little projectile bolt goes back to the archer and it's just like, yeah, nah, fuck you, mate. Find someone else to shoot at. Assassin hits the ranger, does it? It's gonna be very annoying once that assassin gets upgraded. I think we can honestly say this round is pretty fucked, but we'll see how we go. Maybe they're terrible. Managed to fail it, but we got a big advantage for sure. You see that again, the projectile throwback. Once again, it's a really nice ability to have. I'll go Warlock, but really bad versus Assassin. Yeah, I want to try and spread out versus that artillery. Do I have artillery? No. It's in one of these slots is the human artillery, which is what the ultimate builder gets. I can't build it because the game mode is no artillery, which is generally considered the more balanced, more enjoyable way of playing, which I personally think is accurate. I don't like playing with artillery, I don't think it's much fun, when it's just a matter of time till all your shit gets sniped. It's a nice way to like actually have a foreseeable end, but at some point it becomes like a APM fest of who can build the most artillery, and I don't like that too much. Yeah, up to Voidkeeper is a problem.
Our warriors have engaged in
Bloodthirster now as well. This was probably a mistake to go Paladin, but I'm going to up it now I have it. Thinking what would have been better? Rifle? Maybe I just should have gone rifle. Don't know. Well, let's get the Paladin now anyway.
upgrade finished.
The Wendigo's really good, I think. That's what they have. Get the Howl of Terror, reduces armor and damage.
What is it? Ready for action.
Our warriors have engaged the
I'm gonna sink these. Yeah, right.
Yes, my lord.
I think it's pretty pointless because I think they'll walk out behind him anyway, but we can do it, why not?
I await your command. Yes, my lord.
So here's the Paladin. Has like a revive ability, you see it there. It's pretty strong. Skill to just have without a doubt. So what am I gonna go for? I guess I'm just gonna go for a big gun.
warriors have engaged.
Just get a bit of AoE on the back line. Which is the heavy gunner here. As I said, Warlocks would be great, but they just have Assassin. At some point we'll outmass it, and it won't be such a concern, but at the moment Warlocks will just get one shot, so it's really not worth it. It's nice we're getting this sort of flanking and sniping that Woodkeeper is the most damaging unit for what I have, or against what I have. Okay, so he's going for early Wilderness Blessing. Interesting. So what goes in the cage? My shit again. Yeah, Paladin's in the cage. So Heavy Gun has AoE attack and has crit as well, so it's honestly a pretty nice unit. Versus light armor backlines, it's actually like very, very strong. Right, I'm gonna save for the Heroic Shine. I want to get that shit ASAP, it's so strong. So what it does is 16% chance that any unit that gets trained will just be doubled. Sorry, 16% chance that any unit gets trained, it'll just spawn another one for me, so I'll get the gold from its kills. So go Hero Shine, then I'll go into Glowhorn. Or do I want a Quick Horn? Actually, I want a Quick Horn. Hang on, I don't want it there. Yep, here's good. And I'm going to hotkey that, and I'm actually going to try hard with it. Alright, what do I want now? Probably another Paladin. So you're going to see a lot of this screen because I want to win this round. So what I do is, you can obviously read the ability. I put it on autocast when units that I want to buff come near it. Because if you just let it auto, it'll just burn out its mana whenever it reaches full, and it's very inefficient. So say I don't care about this one unit, because it's one not particularly strong unit. I'm just going to wait to make sure I have the buff for stronger units. 3, 2, 1, now. Really want to buff the rifles and whatnot, but missed it this time. So I'll go mortars for now. Get some mortars going, get some early siege. They fall off pretty quickly, but they're nice early on, without a doubt.
Yes, my lord. More gold is required. All right.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Boost on that one this time because I think I should have enough time. And we'll hit it. Got most units, missed the ranger, missed my defenders, but got most of the actual like damage dealer units with that one, so I think it's a good usage of the holy power ability.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Locked and loaded. Mortar combat.
It's really close to coming out in a big stack here. I know the better units are like almost out. Or I was pretty damn sure. Yeah, there we go.
Yes, my lord. Righto. Yes, my lord.
Your building is complete. Our warriors have engaged the
More
enemy.
work.
Do I need to go Pala first? I don't want to go Paladin first.
Ready for action.
Our warriors have engaged the
Hit it. And next one's coming real soon. Gonna skip these mortars because I know stronger stuff is almost here.
I await your command. Locked and loaded.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
So if there's a warp, I need to just do it now, don't I?
Your building is complete.
Ready for action.
Ah shit, left it on auto. So you see it just wasted it. And I'm gonna miss all these units. My fault.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, it's starting to push back. This thing is really strong, by the way. If you actually try hard with it, I'm convinced it's one of the just strongest things. Let's get the paladin going.
I await your
Upgrade
command.
finished. Our warriors have engaged.
Because it just gives like such a big buff to a lot of units, even if I'm not timing it or whatever quite perfectly. Still very, very relevant. I hate doing this, but I want to win, so we're gonna win. So I generally don't like playing human, just because I feel obligated to try hard with this thing. It's too good not to build. It's just too good not to build. And like, if you just leave it on auto, it's so inefficient, compared to if you micro it, it's actually like fucking ridiculous. Like, look at this. All of these units here have 66% increased attack speed. That is super balanced, of course.
Our warriors
Missed
have
that one, but
engaged
couldn't get it. Okay, now it's time for the Heroic Shrine at number 1.
Your building is complete.
Well, who cares, they're just charismas.
Ready for action.
Our warriors have engaged.
I'll miss
the
these
enemy.
3 units. Better to get the siege unit anyway at this point, I think. Get my mortars, miss that
Await your
one.
command. I await your
And I'll get most of these units. Yeah, I'll miss my 2 paladins, but whatever.
forward.
Our warriors have engaged.
Is this strike confirmed? Looks like a strike confirmed, yeah. I could obviously buy a scroll, but
Ready for action.
if I was pretty sure it was just always going to be a strike, so there's no need to spend the 150 gold and spend the scroll cooldown. I'll grab an orb next. I don't think my units are that relevant now, at least for a little bit, until I start going in for more paladins, more griffins later on.
Your command. I await your command.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Yeah. Okay, north ultimate until it starts snowing.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
So you got the horn, gives units increased move speed and attack speed.
What is it?
15% move speed, 30% attack speed. You know, all over the map. Very, very strong, of course, for the cost. Very, very strong for like 3,000 gold. You'd still build it, you'd just build it later.
I await your command. I await
Oh, get off my back. Oh, I fucked up. Still get the back of these units. Yeah, that's my bad.
what?
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is...
Our warriors have engaged the
Yeah, I just fucked up there. Too much going on. What's going on here? Assassins there. Okay. Yeah, I'll get those.
Our warriors
Don't want those
have
in the
engaged
cage.
the enemy.
They'll take up space. Should be a big fucking stack.
I await your command. I await your command.
And I'll have the cooldown up.
Our warriors
These
have
units,
engaged
alright.
the enemy.
Now what I'm going to do is build a 1, 2, 3, 4 second glowhorn. And I can leave it on
Your building is complete.
auto. This one was.
Warriors have
Let's let
engaged
this one get to 10 mana. Goes to 0, 2, 4, 5. I think I fucked up. Yeah, I did. Ah.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I await your command.
Want it to roar. 1, 2, roar. No, these are going at the same time. Can't have that. It's really not that hard to do this, I'm just making it look hard.
Upgrade finished.
as soon as that one rolls. No.
Our warriors have engaged.
Right, you know what? Fuck that. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Jesus Christ, man. I amaze myself that I'm able to breathe on my own at times.
Upgrade finished.
And if you want a simple task made to look hard, I'm your man. What can I say?
Our warriors have engaged.
Okay, I can finally like actually play Castle Fight now, instead of playing right click the Glarhorn simulator. Which is a refreshing change. Not sure what I should get now though. I've been paying any attention, so I do not know what they have. I think just more paladins with splashable frontline with the revive. The revive is nuts. Yeah, resurrection.
Our warriors have engaged.
They have a legendary upgrade as well, but I think it's not very good. Particularly when you're comparing it to 16% chance to just get another unit on every single one of these unit spawning buildings. I would generally rather just get another unit, so. Saying this round was going to be super hard based on what the ultimate builder had, but I guess they haven't been able to stack up to where they'd like to get yet and actually start stacking artillery, which is obviously optimal for us. Sometimes these fucking Glarhorns start to desync as well, but these haven't yet. Like when the game starts to slow down, later stages starts to lag. You'll see the horns will actually like start to desync, even when you set them up properly. So you can buff pretty much everything with like 2 horns, right? It's just if you micro one, you can buff pretty much everything. So you just micro one until you have the money to afford 2 comfortably. So there's the human artillery and started, so I'm gonna get instant rune. So the human artillery is super inaccurate. That's its I guess interesting thing about it. It's really inaccurate, but it just deals a shitload of damage if it hits. So what we're gonna do is basically blink around everywhere, blink, and apply the rune, and the rune effect persists for a few seconds. So you can see this is still healing up even though I'm all the way over here. This is stopped, so blink back down, blink back up, and you can see this is still healing up even though I'm at the top. And you just blink your builder around everywhere. Which is, you know, this is what I wanted to be doing when I joined this lobby, right? This to me is Castle Fight right here. Teleport the builder around to heal the buildings. I wonder if double damage is worth it. I guess not, looking at this, no.
Our allies' town needs help. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ah, nest, these things. I was looking like, where's the building that I need to repair? Here it is. I'm just gonna get another legendary shrine if we don't push for the win. And if we do push for the win, I'm gonna get quad and a scroll. I think it might be quad and a scroll actually. Yeah, it's quad. Let's get it. As soon as I can get it, it's going up. Yep. There's these things like 200 extra damage, and you just fuck them up. Get a scroll as well. Can quite afford it there, I think. Or someone else ninja'd it? Yeah, someone else ninja'd it. They had the same idea. I say ninja'd, they've used it the same place I would have, so it's not like it's an issue. But yeah, we're just going to clean up the castle. There we go. Alrighty, castle fight. Cheers very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all of that. And I'll catch you in the next one.